going back to the name of the podcast for a minute, my goal here is not to tear down or alienate anybody, but I'm also really tired of my party running scared of its left and center flanks and the Republican Party as a whole, and using language that is meant not to offend anybody, and it's just so sanitized and so perfect all the time that it doesn't sound human. Unity is not about catering to the whims of loud subgroups, no matter where they come from. In a country this large with as many different types of people as we're made up of, unity only ever comes from finding a center of gravity in which as many people as possible feel that they have an interest in and can feel that they have skin in the game. It is not possible to get that without some compromise from everybody involved. And that's where we keep losing, is everybody feeling that they have to get everything that they want every time, or they're sitting it out. I will not be chasing MAGAs on this podcast. If they want to listen, that's great. Give me those ratings. I would hope that they would listen to me talk and find that they have something in common with me or like what they hear. But unity must be built on a common set of facts and reality and a foundation of what is true. And the truth is that by and large, democratic policies are both good, more or less, and largely popular. Every time we do a blind analysis of just policy without attaching it to a candidate, Democratic policies beat out Republican policies. Pretty clearly, too. And every time we lose an election, the very groups of people who aided in the manufacturing of that loss immediately weigh in with the same takeaways that we need to move left or we need to move right. We need to win back white men that have left ever since the Civil Rights Act was signed in 1964. We need to abandon the, quote, social issues. And the real answer is a combination of all of this and none of it. And we'll get into that. But I think the approach is that we need to go on offense, not be on defense, and we need to stop apologizing for our values and stop operating out of fear of losing, because it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.